Hey everyone, hope your week's going well. We're back and we're talking more about social media. So I've decided to do a couple things. Yesterday we did a survey kind of gauging where people are at skill-wise, knowledge-wise, how they're using Twitter and Instagram and Pinterest, how they use these for their business, if it's just personal use. We asked a few questions, okay? From those results, I've decided to really take a bit longer on social media and to do a couple videos on each platform. So today we're going to talk a bit about Twitter. We're going to dive into a few things about it. Tomorrow we're going to have more examples and depth of things that I do to use Twitter to grow my business. And then from there, Friday we will move on to Instagram. Next week we will continue where we're at. We will talk more about Instagram and Pinterest. And we'll just keep really diving into some of the different things that we can do with social media till we're all on the same page. I want everyone to really benefit from these videos and to really know how to use social media in their business. Guys, it changes things. It makes such a difference, and it gets you out there and it gets you noticed. That's what's so great about social media, and it gets you out in front of people that normally you would not. Now, let's talk about Twitter. For those of you who don't use Twitter, get out some notes. Let's get ready to talk a bit about it. For those of you who do, same thing. You might learn something new. Something might stand out. So be open and let's get ready to talk about it, okay? So when Twitter came out, I have to admit, I had no interest in using Twitter. I thought it was crazy. I thought it was basically just this app where all you do is people just tweet their little thoughts or little things that are going through their mind in the day. And truthfully, I didn't care. I thought it was quite annoying. So it was not something that I wanted to do. However, I took some time and I started to get to understand it a bit more, learn what it was about, learn how to use it, and I started to realize that, hey, Twitter's a bit more than just that, right? So what is Twitter? It's an online social media platform, right? Like Facebook, Instagram, other platforms. It allows you to post statuses or messages that are called tweets on your profile, right? These are a little different than Facebook. These have to be less than or shorter than 140 characters. So it's not like Facebook where you can go on and you can write an entire novel or story. This was one thing that attracted me to Twitter because guess what? I can scroll through my Twitter feed and I don't have to read everyone's opinions on politics and religion because they only have 140 characters that they can talk about what they want. So you have to make sure you make it short, concise, and to the point so that way people are getting the best message within the amount of characters that you're allowed. Okay? Twitter has 317 million monthly active users. This is a ton of people. How many of you are talking to 317 million people in your business on a regular basis? That's what Twitter is, guys. Tweet. Put little things out there. Get yourself out there. And we're going to dive more on how to do that. But again, we're doing an overview, right? And Twitter is a great way, and it's really designed to promote your blog or personal website. It is a great way to bring people in with a short tweet of 140 characters or less, and to then link them to your website, your blog, and so on and so forth, where they then can have more information, learn more about what's going on, and so on and so forth, okay? That's a bit about Twitter. Again, I did not like Twitter. I didn't understand Twitter. I didn't want to learn anything about Twitter when it first came out. And my opinions changed. I love it. It is a great benefit to really grow your business. It's a great way to reach out to people. And it's a great way to get information in front of people where they don't feel like they're wasting tons of time reading your content, okay? So how does Twitter work? Again, it's a social media platform. Everything about Twitter has to do with people posting and sharing things that are going on in their life, right? So Twitter is designed to work with your blog and website and to help you promote and grow these sites, okay? Guys, this is really what it's about. So let's just say I do a post, or a tweet rather. Today I used lavender oil and loved it. Then I put a link to my blog or personal website talking more about lavender oil, talking about how they could use lavender oil, how they could purchase lavender oil, how lavender oil could be used, okay? This is super important. So it's really designed to go alongside of a blog or a personal type website that you can use. So use your wildest website and refer people back to that site. Do a tweet, get their interest, send them to your site, okay? You're also able to use images and videos. Depending on the size or image or video, this does take away from your character the amount of characters that you're allowed to have, that allotment that they give you. But you are able to post pictures and things. And short links are key when you're using Twitter. So just simply go to Google, and you can go to Google and type in create a short link. You're then going to take like your full website, right? So your wilddisc.com/your website or your blog link or whatever, put it into a short link generator on Google, and it's going to give you a much shortened web address. This is great because then it doesn't take up your entire 140 character allotment. So this is super important. You can lose a lot of characters by posting an entire web address, okay? So if you're going to direct people to a website or back to your site or to a blog, make sure you're using a short link generator. Just find one on Google. It's super easy, and you can do that, okay? For those of you as well, like Link Builder, for instance, so if you go into your virtual office under Link Builder, you can put in your member number for enroller and sponsor or someone else on your team, and it gives you a link, okay? That link is super long. It would not even fit within the 140 characters, I don't think, of Twitter. It's so long. So if you need to do an enrollment link for some reason on Twitter, go to yl.pe. This will generate a short code for your enrollment, and it will work with your Twitter, okay? So what do I tweet? This is something I hear all the time. What do I talk about? Again, how do I find the content that I need for social media, okay? I use Twitter as a tease. I tease blog posts, I tease my website, and I have fun, right? So I do a lot of did you know, or oh, guess what, I tried this, or 3 tips to living a happy and successful life, ... Well, now they're checking out my blog to answer that question, to see what I left there that they're sitting waiting and thinking of what it could be, okay? Be creative and have fun. Give them creative ideas. Did you know that you could use Young Living essential oils for this, this, and this? Learn more. Then link them to a blog post where you're giving them those detailed, creative, fun ideas. This is super important, okay? Product information, again, another great resource. You want to teach about the product and have fun with it. Twitter should be a mixture of personal and business. Do tweets about your life, about your family, about your kids. Enjoy it, okay? Also do some creative posts about Twitter. Do some creative tweets about your business, okay? This is super important. Okay, be straight to the point. Again, I can't stress this enough. We only have 140 characters. Make it count. Down below this example, this shows you exactly what 140 characters is. As you can see, I ran out of what I wanted to say on the rest of my sentence, and this is exactly what will happen with Twitter. Once you've reached your 140 characters, you get no more text, guys. Spaces, commas, periods, punctuation, all of that counts as a character, okay? So you need to make sure you're being straight to the point. Twitter is not the place to have a full-on emotional breakdown or to have this full-on great story that you want to tell. It needs to be straight to the point. This is what it is. This is why I love it. This is why I'm passionate. This is why I'm excited. Here's what you need to do, so on and so forth. Then in that blog, break into your story. Break into those passionate moments. Do all of that. But get to that point first, okay? So, in conclusion, these are some great tips to apply to Twitter. Start doing this. Be consistent, okay? Without being consistent, it's like any other social media platform. It's not going to work. Be consistent. Take some time to use it. Get things going. Make it count, okay? Tomorrow, we're going to dive into more examples of exactly like tweets that I've done, things that have worked, things that haven't worked. We're really going to dive in tomorrow and show you some more examples. So listen to this video. Make sure you understand these basics so that way tomorrow we're ready to go. Let me know if you have questions. Have a great week, guys.